So help me God.
Anita Annet Among was elected and sworn in as Speaker of Parliament on 25th March 2022, just days after the death of former Speaker Jacob Oulanyah on 20th March 2022. After winning the parliamentary vote against Asman Basalirwa, she won with 401 votes to 66 before taking oath at Kololo Independence Grounds. However, during her tenure, a total of 138 bills were passed on the floor of Parliament, but many of the proceedings were also marked by tense confrontations, sharp exchanges and controversies involving MPs and government officials. Mityana Municipality MP Francis Zaake was dramatically kicked out of the Parliamentary Commission 4 years ago after an overwhelming vote by members of Parliament. In a secret ballot, 155 out of 161 MPs voted to remove him over what was officially described as misconduct and statements he had made on social media, criticizing then Deputy Speaker Anita Among.
A lot really happened. You saw the many times I've been sent into the disciplinary committee, in that rules committee. The many times they have not allowed me to issue out my issues. You've never seen any report that incriminates me, because even the one that they made, court disregarded it.
During our interaction, one of the most striking parts of Zaake's account was that his fallout with Among did not begin as a rivalry, but from what he describes as once a cordial relationship.
When I got into Parliament, I happened to be a friend to the Honorable Nsereko in 2016, even before the coming of People Power, NUP and all that, before even President Kyagulanyi became a member of Parliament. I was there with the former Speaker of Parliament. He was a handler to the Honorable Nsereko, who wanted to be Deputy Speaker.
According to Zaake, the mission to remove him from the Parliamentary Commission was about clearing the path for unchecked spending and silencing anyone who dared to question it.
Being the chairperson of the Internal Audit Committee, I used to work with external auditors. I used to make reports. In those very few months that I was in Parliament, I was in that commission. I happened to make reports about the way the accountabilities in that Parliament, about the money, about the staff, about the human resource, so many other things. I used to make reports regarding the different audits, but it never went well with the Right Honourable Speaker of Parliament, and we were told by the Commission that no, we are disbanding that Internal Audit Committee. Why would it even be there? And that was the end of that Internal Audit Committee.
Zaake says the unfolding events have vindicated him completely.
As of now, everyone is able to see that there was a personal vendetta on me, because they are able to see, because many people used to ask, why is it always you? Why is it always Zaake? Why is it that all other members of Parliament are not being treated the same way you're treated? Is it you who is ill-mannered? Is it you who is not well, well-mentored and all that? But as of now, people are able to see. I feel happy that at least I'm vindicated.
Next item.
Another encounter that drew public attention involved Deputy Attorney General Jackson Kafuuzi, when he unexpectedly found himself moving from defending government business to becoming the focus of a heated exchange on the parliamentary floor during the debate on the anti-homosexuality bill in 2023.
That you wrote to the President and you wrote to the Speaker.
My role is to advise the President.
First agree that you wrote to the President and you wrote to the Speaker.
May I speak?
Please sit. Sit.
Thank you.
Sit. Honorable Kafuuzi, there is one speaker in this house, and you'll never come and disrespect the speaker. You cannot report this house and say, we made a mistake, we forced you. And from today onwards, you will not come to this house and defend any bill. You will not do it under my leadership.
She really humiliated me, to be honest, and you know the internet does not forget even my grandchildren will find it there and ask, but grandpa, what was going on here?
He says there were instances of disrespect in the way the Speaker handled matters, which contrasts with the approach of previous speakers and the Deputy Speaker of Parliament.
There are times we would disagree with Kadaga, and she knows, because Parliament is about to debate. It means you have 2-3 different sides to everything. So you cannot agree to everything.
However, he says he has since moved on from this matter for his personal well-being.
I have known Anita for more than 20 years. She roughed me up that day, but I forgave her and let go. Because one, by nature, I don't hold grudges. It's not a wise thing to do. It makes you grow very fast. You get unnecessary pressure and you fail to sleep.
Anita must go! Corruption must go!
We also reached out to the organizers of the March 2024 #Uganda Parliament exhibition, a citizen-led social media campaign spearheaded on X, formerly Twitter, by investigative journalist and lawyer Agatha Twaire, Makerere University lecturer and human rights defender Dr. Jimmy Spire Sentongo, and the civil society group Agora Discourse, which exposed documents that pointed to alleged financial irregularities, questionable recruitment practices, and controversial expenditures within Parliament, including the 1.7 billion shillings service award and travel allowances involving parliamentary leadership. They also shared reflections on Anita Among's time in office.
When we exposed this corruption in the Parliament exhibition and the government didn't act, and President Museveni protected Among openly, the young people decided to take it upon themselves to show dissatisfaction. When they did, people who are protesting against corruption are the ones who were arrested, not the corrupt.
They are, however, shocked that the corruption that was then defended by government is the same center of traction that has led to the disgrace of the former Speaker of Parliament, Anita Among.
You cannot imagine my shock when it's the very reasons that we have given for 4 years that they are now using to investigate her, to drop her as Speaker, to prosecute her. What that means to me is that, as usual, President Museveni is only acting when it suits him.
Other MPs who faced difficult moments under Anita Among's leadership include Bukono County MP Persis Namuganza, who was censured by Parliament on January 23, 2023, with 348 MPs voting in favour and 5 against over allegations of misconduct. Theodore Sechikubo also faced sharp exchanges during plenary sittings.
You speak whatever nonsense you want to speak.
Yeah, I have sense, I can assure you.
You speak.
No, I have sense.
During her time as Deputy Speaker, opposition MPs also walked out of Parliament on February 3, 2022, protesting the alleged detention and torture of their supporters, accusing the leadership of ignoring their concerns. All those who found themselves at the edge of these encounters agree on one thing, that leaders holding public office must remain fully accountable to Ugandans, with transparency at the center of their actions, as any lack of it amounts to a misuse of taxpayers' money.
I want to tell the Ugandans, even where I am now, I have overachieved. I have overachieved. I did not expect to be there, and I am saying 2031, I am retiring from active politics.
Betty Mudondo, NTV Tonight.